I'm Kitty.
And I'm Max.
And this is
Dango
Dango
Duo SUFFERCAST. What are we here for, Kitty?
To suffer.
To suffer!
Because we hate ourselves. That's not true.
We actually love ourselves, but we hate some things.
And we want to put ourselves through that for your entertainment?
Yeah, and let you know about it. This is the ethos behind the SUFFERCAST. The SUFFERCAST, which you
Lightning strike.
which you are enjoying right now, is a new thing that we kind of ended up working out this way because there are things we want to talk about, but we usually end up rambling a lot. If you remember our reaction to the Attack on Titan season 2 anime,
we found something that we hated more than Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of slipped it into Attack on Titan because it was worse.
Because really, that whole reaction series, that's really just SUFFERCAST beta.
Yeah.
And the one issue with those is that we would editing for those episodes took a long time to the extent that we didn't want to do suffering reactions because they took too long to edit.
And plus, we were just kind of watching this stuff on our own without taking screenshots or anything.
Yeah, which makes it a lot harder even so.
Although we do have one screenshot.
We have one screenshot, which is probably the best screenshot of this entire thing. Now, this is a weird thing, and we're going to be explaining things on the fly right now, but we're making this a podcast.
An actual
podcast. A cast is just audio. I would recommend you right now that if you want to listen to this, you're watching it on YouTube, just put it aside and just, this is a great chance to go do dishes, do your bed, just sort Pokemon cards on your commute.
Workout.
Yeah, workout. We hope that you enjoy this particular thing because this is a great chance for us to literally just talk random bullshit, which we know you love, and actually deeply analyze badly written stories like this particular one, which we will tell you in a moment. But before I go anywhere, I want to let you know this right now. You can watch these on YouTube the same way you would normally do. Nothing's changing. If you would like to download these as MP3s early, or just when they come out, they're going to go up on our Patreon, patreon.com/Dango Duo.
They will go there first.
Yeah, they will go up there first, but then they'll just become public. So, if you literally, on the day, right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, 2 minutes in, and you're like, yo, I just want the MP3 so I can actually listen to it while I'm on the treadmill, or when I'm commuting, go to patreon.com, that's patreon.com/Dango Duo, Dango Duo, one word, and check our posts, because we have an MP3 link. You can just download it.
If you are a Patreon, that will be available to you.
Or it will be available to you early. But even if you're not a patron...
the day this video comes out.
Yeah. Even if you're not a patron, you can still download them. That's basically how we're hosting them. So we don't have to rely on SoundCloud, which... Is it still dying? I think it's still dying.
Probably.
That solves the problem for us. And it also solves the problem of posting them early. Patrons get them early. Anyone can just download them, though. Yeah. That's where you can go download it. If you want a quick link, there should be a link in the description down below to the exact episode.
Yep.
So you can just go, click download, and just go and enjoy the show.
Yep.
Okay? That's going to be the way moving forward. We welcome your feedback. We want to know what you think. Is there anything else that I'm missing, Kitty?
If you want to recommend shit
as
well, please do.
Yeah, no.
We're going to be working through this series
for the foreseeable future, but the SUFFERCAST is not a particular reaction series. It's just for us to pretty much rant about whatever we are doing.
Yeah.
But, I can almost feel ourselves doing a SUFFERCAST on the thing we just did in Persona 5.
Fair.
It's just us to talk in... I'd let you in on the conversations we pretty much have when we watch things.
Yep.
Because this is pretty much we were joking about just instead of sitting down to talk, we just record ourselves watching. Because that gives you the best overview of what it's like to watch stuff with us.
Yeah.
And how we analyze media and stories. Because we both love stories, and that's why we kind of are hard to stories. Because we love them when they're good, and we call them out when they are shitty.
Yep.
Such as the case of...
American Horror Story Season 2, Asylum.
So
if you remember our Attack on Titan Season 2 reaction, we at the same time started American Horror Story Season 1, The Murder House.
Yeah.
And it was the worst TV show I think I've ever seen.
And it single-handedly made us feel better about Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Because in comparison, AOT is fine.
It's all right, you know?
You know,
sets up some things and actually delivers.
Yeah, sure, AOT trips whenever it tries to do a plot twist, but at least it's not offensive.
Yeah, at least it doesn't offend me every single minute.
Yeah, and it's also not incredibly predictable.
It's not incredibly sexual to the point of uncomfortability.
Yeah. Hey, yo, do you like sexualized violence?
Good. Watch American Horror Story, but also please don't. I don't want to talk about that.
Seek help, please.
Or just enjoy it on your own private time and don't bring it into the conversations that you have with your significant other about relationships in the bedroom.
That's super fair.
Yeah.
I feel like if we just did stuff like that, the world would work out a lot better. But unfortunately, they all
American
can't.
Horror Story.
American Horror Story continues. It rages on, and it
continues to be the worst show we've ever seen.
We watched episodes 1 and 2 of Asylum.
Yes.
Which is season 2. If you want to know our thoughts on season 1, you can actually check out our AOT reactions. I think it's episode 10 and 11.
That sounds...
Or 9 and 11.
No, I know we reacted in the last episode as well.
Yeah. So
probably 10, 11, 12.
I may have it in the links down below if you want to know.
We'll try.
There's a little baggage coming into this.
Yeah. Let's go over our thoughts vaguely on season 1.
Ryan Murphy?
Yes.
Ryan Murphy is the lead writer of American Horror Story, and also the producer, and also the director.
And he previously has done Glee. So if you've ever seen Glee, you've seen exactly how American Horror Story is shot.
Which is badly.
Is bad.
You know how in sitcoms, you have close shots of someone when they're reacting to something, and the camera zooms in, and it's a little shaky as though someone's holding the camera. Ever since The Office, when everyone pretends that they're doing a freaking reality TV show. Don't mind the mailman outside.
That's not the mailman. I don't know who that is.
But
that's the UPS guy.
Oh, yeah, slightly mail related. But imagine this almost casual reality TV show way of shooting a TV show.
Except it's not reality TV. It's not casual.
It's horror.
It's a horror story.
So we already have a juxtaposition.
And it's not a good one.
No.
Because some things, oh, la la la, happy music, while horror is playing, that can be a good juxtaposition depending on how you do it.
See, that's what, so you set up expectations and then you trip the viewer / reader off. In this particular case, though, it just feels like someone who does things a particular way and
doesn't want to change
feel
his
like
ways.
changing things.
Because fuck everyone else.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's not as though things evoke emotions or anything. I just like Comic Sans because it's fun.
Yeah, I like this horrible American Horror Story font because it's scary.
It's so bad. Also, it's Art Deco. I don't even understand. I mean, I guess maybe because in the first season there's a lot of art,
that makes more sense.
It makes more sense, but it's still
makes
also
no sense in the
still an awful font.
Yeah,
font.
It's bad.
I mean, it would be weird to change. It's branding at one point. I get it.
Yeah, at this point, but fuck it.
Regarding the first season, to get our baggage out of the way, it's the worst thing we have ever watched.
Yeah, it is offensive on every level. If you have gender, if you have a mental illness, if you have a sexuality, if you have a race, if you have a conscience, a morality, it is offensive on every single level.
And also a brain because it's incredibly predictable
and stupid.
It's there are points when you're like, it cannot do the thing that you can expect it to because it would be the stupidest. Oh no, just did it.
Oh, and then it just did it, and then there's Ghost Christmas.
Yeah, and then there's Ghost Christmas. It's also badly paced, and it has
badly written.
Zero conclusion.
Oh my god, the ending is horrible.
There is no satisfaction at that ending. The final episode, the series ends literally 10 minutes in.
Yeah,
and then it just
the
drags
rest of
on
the
for
40
minutes.
is just them trying to start something new that they're gonna drop because it's the end of the season.
It's so ineffective. I would almost be like, watch this to know how to not end the show because oh gee, what the fuck we were watching the show for?
I don't know. They're all dead. Who cares?
Yeah, everyone we cared about is fucking
Everyone
dead.
we didn't care about is dead because the characters are not likable. They are not sympathetic, ever. The only one that they try to give sympathy to is the fucking serial killer.
Which is
it's like, oh, look how sad he is. Oh no,
so
poor
sad.
baby. Killing all those innocent classmates who had nothing to do with him.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. He had to go out of his way to buy guns to kill everyone he knew.
And then we'll talk about that character in this season and how they're trying to treat him now.
That's a problem. Also, there's spoilers here. Spoilers be here, or here be spoilers.
I've been trying to be not super specific about season 1, but I don't recommend it, so who cares?
Yeah, no. I think I'll just drop this joke now.
Mm-hmm.
Plaguesworth, friend of the channel, YouTube.com/Plaguesworth,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter.com/Plaguesworth, friend of the channel. He is the one who originally, tried to get me to watch American Horror Story. And
I had originally watched 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Just to see.
And I was surprised you made it that far, because holy crap, it's about 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But Plaguesworth was like, watch it. Like, the first season is bad. But it gets better afterwards. And he told us that the entire time we were watching season 1. And there were times when, like, we were in the car, and I would tell him, like, did you remember there was Ghost Christmas? Ghosts celebrating Christmas?
Ghosts having sex?
Yeah.
With humans?
And then giving them a ghost baby?
Yep.
What a fucking stupid show it is. And then Plague would be in the car going, I don't remember that. Did that happen?
And then in our break from season 1 and 2, about a month passed.
And Plaguesworth
approaches me at work.
Yeah.
And goes, you know what? I don't think American Horror Story is actually that good. You just get used to it.
Yeah. And like, I don't think it ever gets good. You just get used to it.
You just get used to its bullshit, basically.
Yeah.
Bless him.
But bless Plaguesworth.
For finally seeing the light.
Yeah, because, like, let me tell you something. These first 2 episodes, like it hits all the notes of why American Horror Story is bad.
Yep.
No subtlety.
Nope.
Being offensive.
Yep.
Being predictable.
Sexually violent.
Like edgy
just
for the sake
gross.
of being edgy.
Yeah, just gross at some points. Just plain gross.
Yeah, and also kind of like all over, aimless.
Very.
Who's our focus character? We
start in one character.
Where are we going?
We go to the other character. Then we go to another character, and then we go to another character. And I get that American shows do this a lot, but Jesus Christ, who are we supposed to root for?
Where are we going, Kitty?
To be fair, at least so far in this season, we have a character to root for.
But we know
it's not going to end well.
But
at least there's a character who's relatable, who's not an asshole.
I mean, she was an asshole literally in episode 2, though. She
was a little bit, yes. But looking out for her own self-interest.
I get where you're coming from, and to its merit, season 2 actually has someone we actually kind of care about.
We kind of want to root for. We kind of want to succeed.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
No, because this show is awful and terrible and has already, tortured her.
Yeah.
Literally.
And ruined her life.
Mm-hmm.
And
destroyed her relationship.
And is actively working to erase her sexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah. American Horror Story is fucking awful.
Yeah.
It's also, I mentioned this, this feels, and excuse me if the following sounds really insensitive, it feels like a teenage boy's, notebook of, edgy things to show just for shock value.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, wouldn't it be great if one of the patients was tied to a bed and someone was fucking him against his will? Oh, wait, what if it was a nurse? No, what's worse than a nurse? A nun. And she's fucking him against his will. And I'm just like, please. This is Reaper levels of edgy. You have spikes on your on your arm braces for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down, focus.
Mm-hmm.
This show is aimless. It's aimless, but
it really is, because it introduces one thing in the first episode and has already has already actually forgotten about it in the second episode.
And let's be entirely honest, the first season, it didn't know what it was doing.
Oh, fuck no.
And some characters, it retconned their backstories because it clearly didn't know what they were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that kind of Ryan Murphy way of I don't fucking know where the story's going. I'm making it up as I go.
Or I don't remember what I wrote half a season ago. Let's just make up something new.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Why did I give this character this backstory? Oh, fuck it. Oh, wait a minute. We have 5 episodes left. Okay, everyone's related. Everyone knows each other.
Wait a minute. Was Rachel's dad one black, one Jewish? Fuck it. They're both Jewish.
Ooh, that one's rough. Oh, that one's rough.
They did that.
They forgot. Oh, oof.
They forgot how Rachel's parents.
Yeah, oof. Oh, Ryan Murphy. All right, you and your stupid yellow hat.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, don't forget Brian Falchuk is also to blame, who is also partially the creator of Glee. So Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk, you guys suck.
Yeah.
I just know more about Ryan Murphy, and I know he's an asshole. I don't know as much about Brad Falchuk.
Yeah, he's probably also an asshole.
I mean, he co-produced this show. Yeah. Of course he is. And Glee, of course he is.
Is there anything else we want to say about season 1 of American Horror Story?
It was terrible.
Also, inconsistent and unbelievable at points, such as having a 17-year-old girl spend 2 weeks of her life being a ghost and not realizing it.
Not noticing at all.
And opening
and nobody noticed either.
And also, it's incredibly inconsistent in cases such as, like, ghosts can have pockets.
Mm-hmm. And have things in their pockets.
And those things have physical weight and mass. Mm-hmm. And also, like, they can have sex with people and make them pregnant.
Mm-hmm. But it's so rare that it is literally only ever happened once.
Yeah, except every Halloween, all the ghosts get to have physical mass again. Mm-hmm. So it feels like one of those things of like, it sounds cool. Let's not actually stop and actually wonder
think
how
about
this works.
How this works.
Basically, also known as not having an editor, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's some people I feel like need an editor, and this show needs an editor to just toss it in the trash can.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't know how you could. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who could make some part of this in some way work.
Yeah.
It's not Ryan Murphy or Brad Falchuk.
You would have to like literally you would tear the walls and just have the foundation.
Yeah, like, and then rebuild from that foundation, like a house where a lot of like bad shit has happened.
Yeah,
interesting.
Could we not make the house seller super racist and homophobic just for no reason? Mm-hmm. You know, I always found your race to be a much higher kind of Hispanic, and I'm just like, oof.
Woof.
It just feels like shock value.
It really
is. Regarding the house, several actors come back and play new characters in season 2, which is kind of like the shtick of American Horror Story.
Yeah, which is a cool shtick. I like that kind of shit.
It's a cool shtick. Unfortunately, we're getting the actors who played most of the characters we fucking despised.
Yeah, well, despised the most.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
We hated everyone.
Why would I imply that we didn't despise all of them?
Yeah, fair.
The recurring actors are
Constance from the first
one,
who is now playing a head nun.
The head nun, yeah.
We have Tate from the first one, who is now playing a character called Kit, so we're not going to shame my beautiful Kit, so we're just going to call him Tate again.
Like, literally, the instant where, like, his name is Kit, Kitty and I were both like, okay, we're not calling you Kit, because we know a Kit, and she's amazing. And we are not going to ruin her name with your shitty-ass performance.
So we're going to call him Tate again.
So he's still Tate. Mm-hmm. Another character that's returning is
the wife of the doctor lady.
Thaddeus' mother.
Yeah, the doctor man who originally bought and built the house.
Yeah. She comes back, and oh my gosh, she's pretty.
She's really cute.
She's cute and
she's
really
cute
pretty.
when she's not crying all the time, which is most of the episodes.
Yeah.
Including Murder House.
Yeah. Does anyone else come back? That's it. The
gay man. The gay guy from the Murder House comes back as a court-appointed psychiatrist. To see if Tate is mentally insane.
And that's it, isn't it? I think that's it.
So far, that's it.
There may be more characters who return,
I swear
but so far...
the girl, the reporter lady looked a little familiar, but I think it's from something else.
Yeah, I think it's from something else. I do also know, and it has to be this season, unless I'm crazy. But Blake has told me that also this season introduces Kristen Wiig as a detective.
It doesn't say it in the starring.
It may be season 3 then.
Maybe.
Because like that would make a lot more sense because this takes place in the past anyway.
Unless special guest characters.
No, she stays and she comes back in later seasons.
Oh, so. Yeah. Then I have no idea.
Oh, actually, scroll up. Sarah Paulson is the reporter.
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of spoiling ourselves already on the cast. It's fine.
It doesn't matter.
I
don't see Kristen Wiig.
Okay, then it has to be season 3 then. So once again, Blake, notorious liar. But the idea of Kristen Wiig as a detective is the stupidest thing ever. That's like oh, by the way, here's Danny DeVito as a detective, and I'm just like, this character.
Detective Pikachu.
It's almost as though like, hey, you know what feelings does this actor evoke? Is it serious detective in a drama?
No, not really.
What? No.
Woof.
But yeah, these are our four returning cast members.
Yeah.
Which I do understand Constance returning because she did also get.
She was a major role in the first season.
And I'll give you this. I didn't like her character.
No.
I thought it was.
And it just got more racist as she went on.
Super racist. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But her performance was effective and
I believe she was the one that got the Academy Award for this fucking show.
And also, real talk. That lady really knows how to cry. She knows how to put on a real good cry.
She knows how to act. Like I honestly think she's a really good actress. Yeah. It's just this horrible role that she's been put in, and now she's stuck in.
Thankfully, maybe she will be less racist. I say
she seems a little less racist, but she is more incriminating about mental illnesses and sexuality and race. Probably we'll get into it.
I'm sure.
I think she made a comment about the interracial relationship.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure she'll make some awful racist remarks.
Oh, certainly. And then Tate is the other main character that they brought back,
which I understand a little because he got a lot of play, and I'm sure he was very popular and a good choice. Mm-hmm. It's just hard to brush off how much we hated Tate in the first season.
Yeah, and to make him a character we're supposed to root for in this season.
Oh, that's a bad choice.
Yeah,
that's a bad choice.
Yeah, because okay, so let's talk in detail about the stupidity that is this show. So the show opens up in it actually opens up in the present day where where a honeymooning couple are fucking in every in the most haunted locations in America because of course the show has to start out with straight couples fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Do you like people having sex in random locations? This show's got you covered.
This show is way too good at that.
Yeah. It starts in the modern day, so we already know that this asylum is gonna go to hell.
Yeah.
And everyone's probably gonna meet an untimely end because we already know that things go to hell.
Yeah, the asylum looks like shit in present day.
And of course, as they go around flirting and touching each other's ass, they're like, "Oh, let's do this unsafe, dangerous thing."
Yeah. Oh, stick your hand in there. Yeah. I want to see what's in there.
If you do it, I'll blow you. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, "Well,"
and then he gets his arm ripped off.
Yeah. And then we go to the past.
And then we go to 1964, where we try to have to make Tate a relatable character.
Yeah, a nice guy. And we start by having him date a person of color.
Having him married to a person of
color.
Yeah. And they're all being sweet, and the sex scene isn't gratuitous, which is nice. It's a little tiny bit.
Did we have to see his tidy whities though?
Oh my god, we see too much of his butt in his tidy whities.
Okay, this season has so much ass.
It's ridiculous.
Do you want to see ass? Because there's a lot of ass in this show.
If I wanted to see ass and people fucking, I'd watch Game of Thrones.
I mean, if I wanted to see ass and people fucking, I think I could probably just do a Google search, but that's fine too.
It's okay.
There's a lot of ass and big main actors showing their ass. Which is
the mostly main characters showing their asses.
Yeah. So,
but we also have to make Tate relatable and likable in that he has some buddies who are kind of bullies to him.
Yeah.
And they're trying to find out why he's never around at night because he's with his new wife.
Yeah.
But you can't talk about it because it's the 60s.
She's colored.
She's black.
Yeah. So, the first opening, that part of the episode ends with Tate appearing to be abducted by aliens. And here we are at, once again, American Horror Story doesn't know subtlety. Because I was watching that, and I thought, it can't be aliens. That would be stupid. It's all happening in his mind.
While he's being electrocuted.
Yeah, or something, right?
Yeah.
And then we cut over to the actual asylum. Mm-hmm. We forget about that for a minute.
For quite a while, as we introduce the reporter lady, we introduce Constance as whatever her name is.
Head nun
lady.
I guess
have a name.
You missed character.
Sister Mary Eunice McKee.
So Sister Mary.
Oh no, wait, she's Jessica Lange. Never mind. Jude.
Oh, Jude. Hey, Jude. I guess Lily Rabbit must be the.
Oh yeah, she's the cute one.
Oh yeah, she's the cute one.
The cute one.
So we have. You may actually want to stay there just so we know the cast's names.
I mean, I was trying not to look at the plot area for spoilers.
That's fair. Will you please move the preview window?
Yeah.
Thank you. So we're introduced to the rest of the characters. Also, can you please stop hiring people just to look creepy?
Yeah, hiring disabled people to look creepy.
To look creepy. Could you stop doing that?
Yeah, because we had the girl with Down syndrome in the first.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess he's not gonna stop, is he?
No.
And we're in the past already.
Yeah.
So also, there's a random ass thing. This asylum, this mental asylum, has a bakery in it.
Yeah, that got super popular. So
for its molasses bread.
Yeah, so that's why the reporter lady is here, quote unquote.
Also, in 2 episodes, in 100 and 40 minutes of the show.
Give or take, yep.
We have not seen the fucking bakery. We haven't seen who fucking makes the bread, where it's made.
I thought we were at one tiny point in a kitchen.
We got to see the doctor like wrapping up a piece of like Francesi bread or something.
Oh yeah.
But like that's it, and we're already starting off with like a flimsy explanation as to why characters are meeting up.
Yeah.
It can just be anything else. A paper on the freaking Sister Jude. Why have a fucking bakery involved?
I don't know.
It's so stupid, and I know we're never gonna see the fucking bakery.
No.
And I'm like, who's making the bread? Is it the inmates? Well, actually, I shouldn't be calling them inmates, huh?
The
patients?
Patients, there we
the
go.
Patients? I mean, let's be real here.
Everybody's
Are they the ones making the bread? Is there just a group of bakers making bread?
Is it?
Do they know about what's
Sister
going on?
Jude?
Do they know about the doctor?
The crazy doctor doing
Oliver?
Yeah, Oliver.
Threadson, yeah, Dr. Threadson.
Mm-hmm. Doing crazy.
Do they know
experiments?
about what's going on? Do they know about the exorcism that happened 2 days ago, or literally in episode 2? Like, again, already a handful of questions that are never gonna get answered. It's almost as though this story needed a goddamn editor. Also, did you know all the bad ideas David Cage has ever had ended up in this series? Mm-hmm. All of them.
All of them.
Because holy crap, we were joking, and I'm like, longingly, I was like, yo, if David Cage was writing this, I think it would be less bad.
It would be so balls to the wall that it might be good.
Like, we would have, I mean, I think it would also be less offensive. I mean, we would end up with Native American psychic ghosts, but
at least they're not also homophobic, also, you know, disabled.
You know what? David Cage, for all his faults, at least he's not a raging homophobic.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You know what? I'll take that. A little bit of racism. A little bit of a tone deafness when it comes to the subject of race.
Yeah.
Especially
Detroit.
Detroit, yeah. We haven't played it, but we already know it's not gonna be good.
No.
Yeah, a little bit of racial tone deafness when it comes to that.
He's French.
Yeah, he doesn't understand.
Bad.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like when someone explained to me that like shower scenes are like the standard for like French cinema, it makes sense how there's a freaking shower scene in every
single
games.
David Cage game.
So that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But anyhow, back to the past. Mm-hmm. We're introduced to the reporter lady who really just wants to meet the bloody face killer.
Yep.
The least original name for a killer.
For a
also it's
saw knock. No, what's
no, it's Leatherface.
Leatherface knockoff.
Also, just to be really clear, I want you to follow. Okay, I'm gonna hold your hand. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is a person who has killed 4 people. Not even a lot, to be entirely honest.
4 women.
4 women. Cut off their heads.
Drain them of blood.
And that's it. How do you go? Why do you call him? Why do you call him the bloody face killer?
Because he's wearing a mask that appears to be made of skin.
Then why not call him Skin Face or Leather Face? I really feel like you're just like.
It's to not draw attention to the fact that they're obviously copying Leatherface.
Yeah, and they did such a good job in not drawing attention to the fact that they just copied The Exorcist for the 2nd episode.
Woof!
That is so bad.
Woof!
That is actually like listen, we're talking about this show being offensive all the time, but that was actually like insulting to like the viewer's intelligence to be like, we're just recreating the Exorcist. There's a difference between homage. There's a difference between
copying.
There's a difference between like someone saying roads where we're going, we don't need roads, and then just being like, okay, no, this is a time travel story where you go back in time
through a DeLorean.
To keep your parents from. Or to get your parents to like still be together so you don't fade from existence in this photograph, and you also play the guitar and you play Johnny Be Good, and I'm like, at this point you're just copying.
You're just copying the script.
Also, like, I fucking despise. Fun fact: we're writers. Maybe you knew that already. I fucking despise when you have a chance to do a thing and you just do what everyone has already seen. Like, is this really what exorcisms look like? A person gets all like pale, veiny skin and speaks in tongues and talks about how about fucking somebody's mother and says the awful things that you're really thinking about. Is this really the only way an exorcism can go?
And says, what other people around them feel, somehow psychically knowing how they feel.
Like, it's so fucking dumb. Like, you have a chance to make it interesting, make it something new, and then
just do the same thing.
It goes blow by blow. There's a mentor guy who gets knocked out.
Yeah, and has to go,
it goes
get
blow by
out of the
blow.
scene. Yeah, it's bad.
And I'm just like...
And it's insulting to your viewers as a horror show. Yeah. Because in theory, people who are interested in horror have already seen the classics, like Exorcist and things like Leatherface as well.
Yeah, exactly. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
So, like, we end up with
other things that were maybe referenced in Murderhouse that I didn't catch.
Yeah, so we end up in this strange situation. Also, we're already, like, we're going 88? No, 99? That's 88, isn't it? In Back to the Future? 88 miles an hour. Because what you need to understand is this, okay? We are 2 episodes into this fucking show.
We are 2 episodes.
And we're already at there's aliens, and there's real. Magic, and demons, and hell.
And Satan.
What the actual fuck is wrong with fucking Ryan Murphy? No subtlety.
No.
Listen, at the end of the first episode, actually, no, because we got. Did we get the?
At the end of the first episode, aliens.
At the end of the first episode, I'm like,
aliens confirmed.
No, yeah. But before that, I was like, it can't be aliens. It's all in his head. Because if it was aliens, you already told us, which is bad storytelling. You want to surprise the readers. Except no, it's actually aliens.
It is aliens.
Like if this show was an amalgamation of all of those like weird tales, like science fiction, pulp fiction stuffs from like the 60s, I would understand it. But it's not shot like that. It's not presented like that.
No.
And it's clearly just like what the fuck is cool? I don't know. This is an exorcism. What do they look like? I don't know. Just fucking shoot it like the movie. Like all that whole scene was missing was the guy just like his head spinning on its neck.
Yeah.
That's all it was missing.
Or like climbing backwards up the stairs or whatever.
Or like levitation. But they didn't have the budget for that, Kitty.
Levitation was already in the first episode with the alien, so it's okay.
Why are aliens confirmed? Also, there's like weird science demons that the Doctor made.
Oh yeah, genetic mutations? ?
Yeah, it has to be genetic mutations because they established it with the plant that he made. That like this plant doesn't exist anywhere else. And
I made it. No.
God. Hey there. Do you like religion versus science arguments? There's a lot of this
religion
here.
Wins.
Religion always wins, doesn't it?
In this series, that's...
Yeah, no, it's like God's always right, and I'm like, what about all these other things? No, God's always right.
Don't worry about that.
What about but you just back down on the thing. You think science is good now? Yeah, because God said so. Though.
Yeah, because God brought science.
It's fucking infuriating. I can't stand that, and this show is like it almost rebels in it. There's one particular thing. Oh God. Well, this is the SUFFERCAST.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're even halfway through. I hope you're having a good workout.
See. Yeah.
Remember to, take a pause between your reps.
Drink some water.
Remember, there's no such thing as a bad rep. Get it? Yep. All rep is good rep. Yep. Anyhow, so characters
right.
to focus. The reporter lady
who gets fucked immediately. Jesus Christ, man.
I love that the instant we saw her with another woman, in a
relationship with another woman,
we're like, okay, she's gay. She's fucked. She's super fucked.
Yeah. This show does not treat gay characters well.
Yeah. There might as well have been a timer on her head. It's like seconds before she's fucked.
Yeah.
I don't mean literally.
No,
but I'm sure we're going there. They
never show gay sex, even in the first season.
No. I meant like the other way around.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. But like the instant I'm like, oh, she's gay. Oh, she's fucked.
She's in a happy relationship with a significant other.
So, of course, the show goes out of its way to ruin her.
Her relationship.
To have her relationship be destroyed, have the person she loved the most betray her. Basically, betray her and her sexuality just to maintain her status quo and her reputation and her job. And I'm just like, oh, see, it's because gay people are shallow. They really only care about themselves, you guys. And then, of course, she ends up being in the asylum. Yeah. And gets
electroshock therapy.
Yeah, I love. It was kind of. That
was a gratuitous scene.
There was a funny moment though with the psychiatrist who's like, electroshock therapy. Like, ma'am, surely you know we don't do that anymore for treatment of
homosexuality.
We only do
behavioral therapy now.
Yeah, gosh.
God, this is the 1960s.
Yeah,
gosh.
that was cute.
That was ha.
It's still like making fun of gay people and being like incredibly
ironically
cruel.
By the guy who played a gay guy in the last season.
Kitty, that's just a coincidence. This show is not subtle at all.
No. So yeah, she gets fucked over,
and her memories are fading away. I like the effect for the memories fading away, but I'm sure that has nothing to do with Ryan Murphy.
And I'm sure it's not going to continue to be consistent in that way.
I'm sure that she's gonna forget everything and then start remembering things randomly.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't she? Why would she? Why would this be consistent?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much her characteristic.
I do kind of like her little setup where like she's a journalist. Of course, she's gonna take notes. Yeah. But the fact that like they're gonna search her constantly. Yeah. I do kind of like that little like juxtaposition of I have to write this down to remember, but they're gonna take it away. So where do I put it? Yeah,
it's an interesting setup. I'm sure it's not gonna.
I don't think they're gonna go do anything with it, other than the fact that Tate takes one of the notes is like, oh, so you don't get caught with it. Yeah, trying to make him a good person.
Makes sense. Still don't trust them.
No,
this is a steep ass hill. If you want me to like Tate, it's a steep ass hill. And you've got freaking like skates on, so good fucking luck.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where she stands.
Yeah.
She ends up betraying
Tate's love interest.
Tate and Tate's love interest.
Mm-hmm. Grace, excuse me.
Grace, excuse me. Yeah. So let's talk about another character that's probably gonna end up going nowhere. Jude.
Yeah, Sister Jude Martin. Who played Constance in the first season.
She's the head nun. She loves beating people
with canes, giving them welts on their nice fine asses.
Yeah, that's a mighty fine ass. How dare
shots.
you?
Excuse the helicopter now.
That's the police. They're coming for us. Ryan Murphy knows we're talking shit about
the hospital. They're coming to take us.
Oh no!
Take us to the hospital.
Oh no! It's like you guys have been talking about American Horror Story for too long.
Fair.
No healthy mind would dare walk down this dark alley.
Fair.
I love later on that when the psychiatrist is like, there's no treatment here. You just have people locked up here doing nothing. What how are you how do you actually help people again?
They don't.
Oof. There's a joke here, but I'm not gonna make it. Mm-hmm. The one thing about Sister Jude is that. Wait! It's time for the best screenshot of the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Put a marker just so I remember to put it in the video. Mm-hmm. There's super early on. We're talking about like first scene with Jude. What second scene with Jude?
First 10 minutes
with Sister Jude. She said, "Oh God, give me my phone." She's talking with the reporter about like running an asylum and stuff like that, and like mental illness. And she says, and I quote, "Mental illness is the fashionable explanation for sin."
Woo! 10 minutes in!
Yeah, we did it! Kitty.
It took all season to insult mental illness on the first season.
Yeah.
We got it in the first 10 minutes, baby.
Therapy, psychiatrists, week in, week out, we just cash our paycheck, but deep down, we know it does nothing.
We know it doesn't work.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, fuck.
Man, that was like episode 9, I think?
That was the last episode.
Was it the very last episode?
I believe it was.
Oh, man.
Or 9.
Talking to a lady who's, like, talking about committing suicide.
No, he was talking to Tate.
I was talking to Tate?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Who was all sad.
He's so sad. Oh,
yeah, but
anyhow.
Sister Jude, we get her backstory in the second episode.
Is that her entire back? Oh no, we don't actually. She was the town's bicycle.
Basically, all the military men who came around.
I love that they didn't even try to be like, this is her young self. It's just her.
Well, they do have a little bit more like age makeup on her currently, or to make the illusion that she's not wearing makeup, where in the past she is wearing makeup.
Yeah.
But he went backwards.
That's weird. Okay, mailman.
Does he have a package for me?
Maybe.
There, yep, he just stopped.
Right, well, you want to go
grab that
while I keep talking to the audience?
Keep talking about her stupid backstory.
So, the one thing is that, there's a funny juxtaposition with the idea that it's a nun who was having sex all over the time, all over the place, and then ended up running a girl over. That seems oddly random, that she ran over a girl. But hey, life is random, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. The big complaint that I have, or the big thing that I guess it kind of makes sense, but it's still stupid, is the idea that, like, the reason why she, like, is so hard on mental illness and the whole thing of, like, sinners and like, repentance is because, like,
she's a giant fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, because she herself just wants nothing but to just jump on the bones of the padre.
And be forgiven for killing a little girl that she didn't even get out of the car to check on.
I don't even think she cares that much. She really just wants to bang that guy.
That's fair.
Like, like that scene was nice. Just it was well shot. Just her daydreaming about jumping his bones.
Jumping on him. Yeah, revealing her sexy red lingerie underneath and jumping on him. Yeah. Except it was confusing because we didn't know what part was the dream and what part wasn't the dream.
Yeah. Well, once again, it's effective until you actually question what the hell actually happened. It's okay. Nothing's ever gonna come of it.
It's fine.
But yeah, I understand. Mental illness is explanation for sin, and you're just the sinner. And you have to repent, said the person who needs the most repenting, but it's fine.
Ayo.
I do like the idea that she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, I like that she doesn't know what the doctor's doing. She just knows it was sinful. It is sinful. Yeah. Except she comes around on that in the next episode.
When it's convenient for the electroshock therapy.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting because it does create the whole I'm in on the bad guy's side, but I don't know all that's going on.
Yeah, it does create a kind of conflict.
Yeah, which I'm sure may actually come into place. It may not.
It may.
Who knows?
Yeah, I certainly don't fucking know this show.
Yeah, she's also super awful, and she's the one who orchestrated detective reporter lady
being trapped in this asylum.
Being taught. Okay, let's be real here. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Literally, like she's now tossed in there.
Yeah.
Also. Okay, can you fucking there's a moment where the reporter's girlfriend is like, you can't do this, and then Sister Jude is like, well, are you married?
Are you family?
Yeah, you're not, so you can't do anything about it. But please sign this paper saying that you're okay with this, because that has authority though.
Because you're a respected member of this community, so it will have authority.
That's the stupidest fucking thing. Mm-hmm. That's insulting to be like, yo, you can't do anything about it, but I still also need you. You didn't need that.
And also the fact that Sister Jude jumps into in not knowing, having no way to know that Detective Lady is gay. And having no way to know that, but just assuming because she lives with a woman, I guess.
Yeah, that's another really flimsy writing, because Sister Jude, what was your fucking plan if you show up and then you find that either A, she lives with nobody, which I guess it's fine. Yeah. But you get there and oh, she has a husband and 3 kids, and lives with her mom, and there's her mom there too. Yeah. What the fuck was your plan gonna be, Sister Jude?
Oh, that wouldn't be convenient for the plot.
Yeah, so it's fine. It feels like we came up with the twist first and then we try to work it backwards, basically, which is another sign of really bad writing. You're supposed to set up the plot twist, not just drop them.
Yeah.
American Horror Story Asylum. I think we're the ones
who are trapped in the horrible mental state.
Yeah. This is the darkest downward spiral. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about our
Sister Jude. No, we're not Sister Jude, right?
Character now.
Who's our main character?
Tate, I guess.
Oh, we haven't talked about it. Well, he doesn't really do anything, actually. As soon as he's in the asylum, he's kind of just done.
Yeah, but we do. Let's talk about his alien.
Oh, yeah. So he has this vision that he's abducted, and he believes that the aliens abducted him and also abducted
his wife.
Mm-hmm. And then later on, when the doctor guy is experimenting with him to see how he thinks, he finds a bump in his neck, in Tate's neck, and he's like, "This is not a tumor," and he starts and he opens it up, and of course, super gratuitous blood and gore, and a little blocky thing comes out, and I'm like, is that a fucking
looks like a little
chip?
Microchip.
It's a microchip. And then he's like, what the fuck is this shit? And then the microchip sprouts legs,
goes little spider legs, and leaves, runs the fuck out of here. And then we don't talk about that in the next episode.
And the doctor doesn't bring that up.
No, doesn't
at all.
Ever is just like, okay,
this is normal.
Actually, doesn't react to it really.
Was he fucking high?
I mean,
was he on
as we'll learn in the second episode, the doctor has his own horrible perversion, of course.
Okay, let's hold off on that. Yeah. Anything more about Tate? I mean, he befriends that girl because I guess they're both not crazy
and they want to get out of here.
Oh, wait, Kitty. Wait a minute, Kitty. Here's the twist. Tate is actually crazy.
Tate's actually the killer, even though it would be impossible.
No, he can teleport because he's got ghost alien powers.
It all makes sense. His powers just stack from season to season.
Remember? Oh, that would be cool actually. Mm-hmm. But this show won't do that.
No.
Oh, you know what will be like? I was joking that I'm like, okay, here's the twist, okay? Those aliens are actually angels.
Yeah.
And when you go to heaven, they take you back to the real home planet. Mm-hmm. Here you go, okay? It's aliens, you guys. God is just a big alien guy.
Yep.
He's just like...
That would be an interesting twist on this whole very religious aspect. So I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, no. Kitty, they would have to establish it and then pull it off.
Yeah.
Kitty, considering season 1, I already know, I can feel it. The last episode of this season is gonna be 10 minutes of everyone dies, and then 40 minutes of what the fuck are we doing
like
here?
the present day or something.
Yeah, it's present day catching up with the one character who didn't die, and be like, and here's why I'm writing this story.
Oh yeah, and the fucking couple that is fucking everywhere. The guy gets his arm ripped off and dies.
Yeah,
and then bloody faced murderer guy shows up trying to kill the lady, and
kills her, I think.
I think she's locked in the room, or does he break through? I forget.
I had the feeling that he stabbed her with an ice pick or something.
He stabbed the guy with an ice pick or something, that's for sure.
Also, in the future, Bloodyface is still around.
He's still around.
Which makes me think that Tate is a time-traveling alien ghost.
Yep, pretty much.
All he's missing now for the full set of freaking David Cage powers is just being also Native American somehow.
Being connected to somebody else.
He is 1/8 Cherokee.
Oof.
And that's all he needs.
That's enough
to check all the boxes.
Yeah.
And he also has a mind link with Tate from the other season.
There we go.
There we go. It all makes sense, you guys.
Totally.
Oh, God. Talk about Doctor.
Yeah, the doctor guy. Oh, my Lord. Did we have to do more sexual violence?
Of course we did. Wait, Kitty. Wait, there's a catch, though. He doesn't want just regular fucking, though.
He doesn't want anybody.
He wants to ruin the perfect form of little sister... What the hell? Mary Eunice McKee.
Yep.
McKee.
But he can't do that because he's a good doctor.
Oh,
so he just hires prostitutes to dress like nuns and ties them up.
And apparently has killed some of them.
Yeah.
Because one of them was all bloody.
I feel like they're trying to set up that he's Bloodface murderer guy.
That doesn't make sense. I feel like that's misdirection.
It does.
Misdirection.
Yeah. Like, I feel like... Well, it feels so stupid that I feel like that's what it's going to be.
I mean, I guess, but is he still around? Is he keeping himself
eternally youthful because he discovered...
He's keeping himself eternally looking like a Christopher Lee knockoff.
Woof, yeah.
Is it Christopher Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, Christopher Lee, he's dead. But we need someone else who looks like him.
Yeah, basically.
So we got Christopher...
I feel like he...
Glee.
Oof, too real. I feel like he might have...
Give me some cookies. I need some sugar in my system. I'm dying. I didn't see nothing.
I didn't drop
I'm not eating floor cookies right now.
They didn't drop on the floor. I feel like he was in the first season, but maybe I'm crazy.
Wait, he's just an order. Never mind.
No, television. Here we go.
He was in Star Trek.
Oh, that's nice.
You're in the 90s, Kitty.
No, I'm in the 2000s now. Television show. What? Oh, where even is he? This is the 2000s.
He's not even in American Horror Story.
He's not even listed here.
So someone hasn't updated his page.
I guess not. Even though this page got linked. Oh,
wait, no, that's TV right there. No, it's not.
What is this? This was supposed to be
television that
series.
is series, Kitty.
Oh, films. Ugh, fuck me.
He was in Salem's Lot.
No, he was only in Asylum.
He was also in a bunch of other stuff.
He was in 4 episodes of ER. Okay.
Alright. Who cares?
Pretty much.
So, this doctor is clearly doing genetic experiments on things.
Yep, on patients that have no families, so who cares what happens to them?
It's smart, really. Being a giant creep and conveniently having the resources to do all these things.
Yeah, because the head priest guy trusts him so much,
despite
not being there.
I'm sure we'll never learn why he trusts him. It's just convenient that he's here.
Yep, pretty much. And the main priest guy, we only see him like twice, so it doesn't matter. Although he performs the exorcism.
I mean, I guess. Also, okay, so clearly, as Dr. Arden.
Arthur Arden, yep.
So Dr. Arden, not Christopher Lee,
no,
has the hots for Sister
Mary Eunice.
Sister Mary. Mm-hmm. And he goes about it like creepy, but also stupid way. Because later on, she's clearly being his minion as well. Feeding. It seems really random that yeah, I know, I like her. I really like her. I want to stick my thing between her things. And then, but also go feed my monsters, though.
Yeah, but go feed my horrible monsters.
Yeah, my monster children.
Yep.
And then he's like, what? Like, they're prancing around in the woods, and he's like, hey, I brought you a candied apple.
And she's like, oh no, sweets are sin. And she's like, eat it.
And I'm sitting here, I'm like, is this supposed to be like a Snow White parallel somehow? And then he's like, no, take a bite. And then she's like, okay. And then she awkwardly tries to take a bite, because how the fuck do you make taking a bite out of a candied apple sexy?
You don't.
You don't. It wasn't sexy. It was awkward.
It was stupid.
And the actress is trying her best to get something out of this, to make it work.
Bless her. She's adorable.
She's adorable. And she has a nice butt.
As we see
You see a lot of it.
They focused on it.
They focused on it. And I'm like, that's her butt.
Let's talk about her, though, because she gets a twist at the end of the second episode.
Oh, yeah. So she's, like, super sweet and nice. Actually, we didn't talk about the doctor hires a prostitute to dress like her.
Yeah.
Because he just wants to stick his thing between her things.
And then is, like, really creepy and, yeah.
Yep, I love it.
It's just generally, like, a awkward, creepy, gross scene.
Yeah.
Of him,
do you like feeling uncomfortable of the idea of, like, oh, I'm a sex worker, and this guy is literally planning to maybe kill me?
Yep.
Oh. Well,
and then he even, like, brings up, he's like, oh,
Yeah.
it must have been scary for you guys with blood-faced murderer guy around.
Now that you mention it, I do feel like they're trying to set up misdirection, but it can't be him. It makes no sense. It's stupid.
It makes no sense. That's why I think it's going to be him.
Oh, Also, in episode 2, you see him cleaning a room where clearly they're storing the monsters. But he's cleaning it? He is cleaning the room. What's this fucking scientist doing with, like, bleach and vinegar cleaning walls?
Covering up his own tracks for once.
You see, Kitty, why bother hiring a person of color to show them cleaning?
Woof.
Oof. Alright. What else, Kitty?
The nice nun.
Nice nun. She's
presented as kind of an idiot.
She's kind of a bumbling idiot, and I'm really okay. I feel that the crux of bringing up these actors, my favorite thing about it is that we get to see actors who didn't get to perform much, or got to perform a different character, do something new, and show up again. And this actress
kind of does the same thing.
No, I think this is the best example. This is the best example because the character she played on the last season was kind of like half drunk, let's be honest,
and crying most of the time,
half passed out and going about her baby, and had a hole in the back of her head. There was really not much for her to do
except cry.
Yeah, and here she's kind of like the klutzy. Like
she forgets to knock all the time.
In the anime version of this, she would have big boobs.
Yeah,
and she would just be like stumbling up on herself.
Yeah, exactly.
American Horror Story, the anime, the animation, 2.9 final chapter prologue remix.
No. But yeah, so she's presented as this nice, innocent virgin. Yeah. Of course, they have to ring up that she's a virgin. Yeah. And so bad things have to happen to her, of course.
Of course!
So, post-exorcism, as they're, like, trying to get this demon out of this random character who, spoilers, dies that same episode because who cares? We barely got his name.
But wait, Kitty, where did the demon go?
It went straight into her.
Why didn't it just do that before?
Because they almost got him.
Why didn't it go into another person?
They almost got him.
Why didn't it just, like, I don't know, if it's a demon and it's just, I don't know, what are its goals? What is it doing? What's its plan?
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know, if
the devil Did the demon in Exorcist have a plan?
What's the devil's goal? I don't understand.
To create chaos and evil and stuff.
Yeah, but if God's so powerful, why is it allowing the devil to do that?
Okay, well, now we're talking about too many things for American Horror Story to comprehend.
Hey, everybody. I'm gonna have a real talk with you right now, okay? Fictional stories in which, like, it's the devil versus God are stupid. Yeah. Actually stupid. Because you know who runs hell? God runs hell. God runs hell. The devil doesn't run hell. The devil is at the bottom of hell, locked up at the very bottom of hell, within the icy depths of the ninth circle of treachery. It makes no sense.
That's because nobody reads.
Nobody fucking... Also, I like to consider the Divine Comedy canon, because it actually really brings things around.
Fair.
But it makes no then to have this treacherous person who try to get angels to fight against, like, God. And then
have him running around.
And by the way, real talk, gets instantly taken out, by the way. That doesn't last.
No.
God's just like, oh, really?
Smited.
Yeah, it's smited. And it's just like, oh, no, but the devil's running hell, though. And I'm just like, no. That's stupid.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Sorry for bringing the theological talk here, but I'm just like
the show brings it up.
But it's like this is what an editor would do. It'd be like, what's the goal of this thing? What's it trying to do? And the answer is some random person wrote this episode.
Yeah.
And they thought it would be cool to do The Exorcist, and they didn't think about it anymore because it's episode 2. And the devil and there's demons and body possession here. Body possession that can transform from one person to the next. You can't just write it off as like...
Body possession that can somehow operate, take out electricity and cause like doors to open that were power locked.
And I love that, like, since we know that it's actually demons, we can't just write it off as like, oh no, you see, he was just crazy. He was imagining things.
No, because we see that he's right, and
he can see the people's backstories.
Yeah, and he has a terrifying voice that, of course, exudes devil or demon.
The devil, the demon transfers itself over to
innocent Virgin Mary Eunice.
Should we give this demon a name? Let's give him a persona's name. Andres, that's a good one. What's the name of the starfish persona?
I forget. Mothman.
Mothman! Here you go. Yeah, Mothman. The best persona. Okay, hey there. Okay. Who's the best persona? Option 1, Mothman. Option 2, Mothman. Option 3, Mothman. Let us know in the comments down below. Or just tweet at us, because it's weird if you're just working out.
That's fair.
So yeah, Mothman goes into the body of Sister Mary.
And then you don't really get to see it in the second episode, other than the fact that she's like, has her undershirt all up kind of high on her thigh, not covering her knees. My goodness.
Oh my god.
Such sin. And the doctor, he sees her sleeping. He's like, oh, I could touch that. I could touch that. Yeah. But I'm just going to pull it down a little. Yeah. And then when he leaves, she magically throws off the covers and like, instead of, because he raised it up.
Yeah.
Raised it up.
Yep, you raised me up.
He pulled up the covers, and then when he leaves, she magics them back down to tempt people. And then Mothman knocks off the cross at one point. Yeah. Because magic.
Yeah. Oh, Mothman. So I hope it was nice seeing her as a nice little naive girl, but now she's gonna be.
She's gonna be.
Maybe it'll be fun. I don't know.
I don't know. The opening shows a nun fucking a patient, and.
Oh, that's right. She's gonna be the one doing that because it's not. It's clearly not Sister Jude.
Yeah.
Well, this is stupid.
This is unfortunate.
I really just feel like it's like there are moments when the sex scene on the first episode between Tate and his waifu. Like I'm like, did we just walk into a softcore porn?
Yeah.
Because I'm just like we're
same with the sex
much.
scene between the random honeymooners.
Yeah.
Like it was like and almost penis in vagina. You could see it all.
almost pee in the vagoo.
And you could almost see it all.
Yeah. No, and also like all the ass shots. I'm like, is this softcore porn?
Pretty much.
Because it also has the flimsy plot of softcore porn.
Yeah.
When you think about it. Anyhow, like it has too many sets to be softcore porn. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's it for her for now for episode.
Yeah, and then we have our two minor characters. There's Grace, who's not crazy.
She says so, but
fuck if we know.
Right? I like that. I mean, in a better written story that could be fun, is like, who is actually crazy?
That's fair.
The answer is everyone.
In a good story about, like, a mental institution.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
It could be. But that's all there is to her, really. You see her butt.
She's nice. Like, she likes Tate.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, no, she likes him because she's like, we're going to get out with Tate. And the journalist lady's like, oh, fuck no, we're not taking the supposed serial murderer with us.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
Like I love that the show's like, but he's not crazy though, and everyone is like, okay, no.
But he's suspected of murdering 4 women, including his wife.
By the way, he goes around saying, "I'm not crazy.
Aliens abducted me."
Yeah, and they adopted her too.
Yeah, and I need to go save her and find her.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the guy who's assessing if he's crazy.
Psychiatrist
guy played by one of the gay homeowners
in the last Oliver? One. Dr. Oliver?
It must no.
Unless it's
no.
I think.
It is. Why is he first on the list?
Who's
strange?
Who's Monsignor? Oh, Monsignor is the Patron.
That's the the main priest who does the exorcism.
Yeah, who the fuck sorted this? It's not alphabetical or anything.
It doesn't have any sort of.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, Psychiatric Quinto.
Yeah. So Dr. Oliver Thredson. Who I like the idea of. I like that he's like, we can't do electroshock therapy. It's 1964. It's the juxtaposition of like it's 1964. We say watching in 2017.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm pretty sure that's all he's gonna do.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna be
like, he's crazy. Don't do that.
He's gonna meet an untimely end. I can feel
certainly. He's not nice, but he's like too nice enough to be too nice for the series.
Also, I love how the second episode, like, he's going about like science and stuff and therapy and like and stuff, and then like
immediately.
The exorcism is supposed to be like a job of like, how does your science explain this? And I'm just sitting there like, how does your religion explain that?
Fair too.
Like Sister Jude is like, touche.
I guess it was the
check and mate.
But then she at the end acknowledges like, all right, that's some evil shit. That's some evil sin going on in that room.
Yeah, finger waggling.
Finger. That's some evil sin going on in that room.
As opposed to the good sin. Yep. If you know what I'm talking about. Nudge, wink, wink, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle. But yeah, that's our cast of characters.
This is our cast of wonderful, balanced characters. Really, the reporter is the only one that is mildly relatable. You can feel what
actually
that's terrifying. It's terrifying the idea that she can't escape.
And it feels especially terrifying as gay people, as queer people, to be like, there's no one, if she doesn't talk to her family, there's no one that can help her get out of there.
I don't mean to make this real. I mean, Kitty made it real, but like,
yes.
Like, if you wanna, okay, I'm just gonna make it real right now, okay?
Go for it.
If you're not a person of color, and you wanna know why cops are terrifying to people of color, it's this. It's like, I've had really bad experiences with cops. And it's like, this person can do whatever they want, and I have no say in this.
And they don't believe what I say anyway.
And they don't believe what I say anyway.
And I was being perfectly legal, but,
exactly.
But so apparently that's not enough.
Yeah, so like, that's why it's incredibly unnerving to be like, she can't get out.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna look for her.
Because...
And no one's gonna miss her.
Well,
I mean, her work, but like...
Her girlfriend is going to miss her and feels terrible that she did that, but like, she doesn't have any legal standing to do anything else about it.
So it's incredibly upsetting. Unfortunately, it's in this fucking show.
Yeah, it's in this show where it just feels very uncomfortable and manipulative.
Yeah, and guess what? That's why I'm not getting attached to the character, because I know she's going to get fucked.
Yeah, she's too nice for this show.
Yeah, and
I've already literally trying to shock the gay out of her.
Yeah, and I can't wait for like, because they're like, do you think they're not gonna go all the way? I feel they're gonna go all the way. They're gonna have to do the awful thing of like having her have sex with a man.
Yeah, to prove that she's not gay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be terrible.
Right?
It's gonna be so bad.
And like, the people who like this shit, I don't know. It's just like,
this is gross.
It's gross.
It makes me feel gross, and it's just like. It just gives me an uncomfortable feeling in my gut.
Yeah, and it's not even like it's uncomfortable in a way that you enjoy. Like let's say like horror movies.
Yeah, you feel the tension.
We watch Cloverfield.
Yeah.
And like, it's uncomfortable, like, the feeling of panic.
Yeah.
And that movie, in me, triggers a lot of, like, what would you do?
Yeah.
When shit fucking hits the fan. Mm-hmm. And literally in the course of, like, 4 hours, the world is over.
Yeah.
Or at least the world you live in is over.
Yeah.
You know? And that's, like, a very unnerving, but also safe. Because you get to experience those bad things in a safe environment.
Yeah.
This is not particularly trying to do that at all.
No.
And it just makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. And it just kind of leaves you at that and is like, haha, we made you feel uncomfortable.
Haha. Haha. I pissed in your cereal. Haha.
Haha, now eat it.
But why did you why?
Because fuck you.
and then kicks the cereal off the table.
Yep.
And then stands by the window. I must leave now. But you didn't do anything. Kitty, it's almost as though we're just here suffering.
That's why it's called the SUFFERCAST.
The SUFFERCAST. Oh man, this is kind of cathartic.
It is.
I feel like this is just us just shouting. This show sucks.
Shitting on this show for an hour.
Yeah, I love that we got a commenter recently in an old video being like, "Yeah, no, American Horror Story, the writing gets so bad," and I'm just like, "It's so bad.
It's really bad.
It's so bad.
It's really bad."
And this has like 8 seasons.
7, I think. Yeah.
7 seasons.
It's
really?
Yeah.
Like the concept is interesting.
Yeah.
You bring back people/characters. Mm-hmm. But could you at least write it good, Ryan Murphy / Brad
Falchuk.
Falchuk.
Yep.
Chuck.
Chuck.
Yeah, well, the fault was in our Chucks.
Chuck didn't do nothing wrong in this.
The fault
time.
in our Chucks.
Ugh. That would be another Pantheon Stocking.
You see it here. I put this gun in my mouth. It's a metaphor. You see, you put the gun in your mouth, but you don't pull the trigger.
Only to blow off the smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Just mixing like 3 things together there.
No what? Unless you know The Fault in Our Stars or have heard of it, and
Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
you would have no idea. No, season 4 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Mm-hmm. You would have no context for what the fuck we're saying.
Yep. Fair.
Oh my god. Why does your tattoo have you with the gun in your mouth?
I'm blowing smoke off it.
No, but you pulled the trigger. Skull, you just killed yourself.
So good.
Is there anything else you want to say about this? I feel better now.
Yeah. Thinking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's such a good show.
Yeah.
Now that I just realized that, can we also talk about good things in the SUFFERCAST?
Only to counteract the bad.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch some more American Horror Story Season 2 Asylum. 2.9 Chapter Final Prologue Remix.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know when in the series we'll make another SUFFERCAST.
It depends on the scheduling.
Yeah, we'll see. But
yeah, but I mean, if it works out, maybe you'll be coming out soon.
Maybe.
These are gonna be irregular.
Yeah,
and we don't mean like one every like 2 months. No, we want it to be like a thing that happens. Mm-hmm. Mostly because these are also fun to make. Yeah. And they're cathartic, because holy crap, this fucking show's bad.
Yeah.
And also because we also want to get your feedback. We don't want to just make another episode for next week without knowing how you feel about it. So,
that's fair.
Right now, if you made it this far, and you're still watching on YouTube, or listening on YouTube, mm-hmm. or you're just finishing your workout, or washing dishes, mm-hmm. consider tweeting at us at Dango Duo on Twitter, at Dango Duo, or leaving a comment in the comments in the post
of the YouTube
of this video,
or the post on Patron.
Letting us know how you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I am skipping on background music because for a podcast, background music sounds weird.
That's fair.
So let me know what you think about it. Okay, we really do welcome your feedback. The microphone we have is pretty good.
Yeah.
Except when we're just being loud,
or when there's like mail delivering.
Yeah, sorry about that. Please let us know how we can make this. Is that what you got?
Yeah, it's Kirin, female Kirin.
Oh. But where's Bayo, though?
She's a Best Buy exclusive. I just ordered the Amazon exclusive female Kirin.
We're running out of space on the walls for all these Nandos, Kitty. All the goddesses of virtue.
Kirin's not good. Nah, she can be unboxed.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Femme Kirin is so much better than M Kirin.
Oh my god.
Except for when you want to date the good... Why can't you just be gay in Fire Emblem?
There's only the chosen gay. Which you bet your ass I married.
Also... I love that you invented the Chosen Gay, because I was telling you about the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls, and you were like, what about the Chosen Gay?
The Chosen Gay.
I love you, Kitty. I love you. That made me so happy, because you mixed Dark Souls with gay.
Yeah.
The Chosen Gay.
The Chosen Gay.
The Chosen Gay was inside of us all along.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew these gay feelings came from somewhere.
Okay. Never mind. I was gonna start going about the dark side, and you have like a brand on your chest that shows your sexuality, but no.
No.
It's ever shifting, Kitty.
That's fair.
It's ever shifting. But anyhow, we want to know your feedback, and now we're gonna do an audio-only outro. That's weird. Hey there, we're Dango Duo, and if you love our freaking content, check out our Twitters to catch up on what we do in real life, whether it is Kitty posting funny stuffs and me talking about my life and my writing. And the Dango Duo official Twitter for updates.
At LadyKittyLynn.
At LadyKitty. We're going to do like, follow me here, follow me that, I think. So if you want updates and when videos go up, you want to follow at Dango Duo. And if you want to follow Kitty's stuffs.
At LadyKittyLynn.
And if you want to follow me, it's at MistreKirin. Links to all of these in the description of the YouTube post.
Yep.
Also, additional to that, if you are feeling generous and would like to maybe buy us a little something, or
don't
maybe
buy us American Horror Story.
Yeah, that's not.
We're watching it for free on Netflix. Don't worry about it.
Amazon wishlist. I don't have a link for this yet, but you can find it on the YouTube post.
Yeah.
And also on our Twitter, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an Amazon wishlist.
I think as our like shared. No, it's I forget. It's somewhere on Twitter.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. But yeah, if you are ever like, yo, play this game or yo, watch this anime, we're not putting American Horror Story there because
I don't want anyone to spend money on this piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. But if you're like, yo, check this out, check out our Amazon wishlist. It's the best way to get us to like play something because it's hard to work things into the schedule. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you're feeling generous. But if you're also feeling generous, you can check out our Patreon.
Where you'll get videos like this one early.
Yeah. And you also get to download the SUFFERCAST early. You also are going to get a shout out and many other cool perks.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're actually, now the song's coming in, we're in the formal outro, we want to give a big shout out and a thank you to our Patreons.
Amelia,
Angela,
Arizos,
Luna,
and Victoria.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
It means a lot to us, and we hope that you enjoy this
new
way of doing things.
It's just an addition. It's not a replacement for anything.
No. We're still gonna be doing anime reactions.
Yeah.
We were just testing stuff out, and it's for us to be able to do big talks like this, because this is literally over an hour of us rambling about all the different things that are wrong in the show, and it's hard to animate that. It's hard to give that life, and we can't just use footage from the show because then we'll just get copyright striked.
And we don't have a decent setup to do camera yet.
Yeah,
so.
we don't have we're saving up to buy a really, really good camera, so we're not there yet. And even then, I think this is better.
Probably.
Because I love podcasts, and I love listening to podcasts when I'm doing my morning walk, or washing dishes, or just, putting on makeup. In the
that's
moment I wake up.
Before I put on my makeup, I see a little press podcast for you.
And we suffer.
We suffer together, because we're all in this podcast together. We suffer in this podcast because we hate American Horror Story and Glee and all of this shit that Ryan Murphy and Brad Fulchuk wrote.
That's the greatest thing.
I'm good at parody
songs. Someone out there knows how to make music, please make that the theme. We will feature you and give you a shout out if you make the theme for the SUFFERCAST.
Yep, I'm down.
We'll suffer together. Oh my god, this is so good. Hey there. Thank you for tagging along. Thank you for being a part of the SUFFERCAST episode uno.
The primordial SUFFERCAST.
The primordial SUFFERCAST. We suffered, but now we talked about it and we're feeling a little better.
We're feeling hungry now.
Yeah, aww. So, what have you been suffering recently? How are you doing? And we'll be back with more suffering.
Yep.
Relatively soon.
But until then.
Magic and aliens. And time ghosts.
Don't watch this fucking show.
And Native American superpowers.
Don't watch this goddamn show.
Yeah, no, don't watch this show.
Not our show, with American.
No. Watch our show, but not their show.
Yeah. It's fine.